So again,
Now,
it's a two for one.
if you want to work in a particular cloud environment, then it makes sense to go after some AWS certificates or GCP or Azure, depending on which environment you're targeting your career towards. I definitely think that that's worth it. As a hiring manager, I pay attention to those. I may not necessarily put someone's resume that has those above somebody else, but you're definitely not immediately going into the trash can just because you have the certifications. In fact, you're staying out of the trash can because you have the certifications, and you're making it to my next round where I'm actually diving deep into relevant experience. But if you have the relevant experience and the certification, you're going to be much more attractive to a hiring manager.
Yeah, I had a certification teacher who had every certification in cybersecurity, and he would call you a paper tiger
Mm.
because you look fierce, you look scary, but on paper you're very, very scary and very, very, you're worth it because you have every
Mhm.
certification under the sun. But if I ask you to to close an actual port, not just tell me the port number, but close an actual port,
Mhm. Yeah.
right?
How do
Then
you go about doing that? And if you
yeah, how
can't
do you do
answer
that? It's like, well, that wasn't on the test. I just
that,
needed to know port 22.
yeah. But yeah.
But yeah, so that's the difference between a paper tiger. Like I think
Yeah.
you said something that's near and dear to my heart because I fought certifications for a very, very long time in the Atlassian world, right? I basically didn't want them at all.
Mhm.
Mainly because I didn't want the paper tiger like stigma. Like I didn't want people to think I didn't know, like I didn't want people to just respect me because I had papers. Like I wanted people to know that I had the skills. Hence the YouTube channel came first.
I'm 100% with you. I've fought having to take certifications, since the early 90s, because usually I know what I'm doing, and I get to a particular level with a product that I'm like, okay, I feel that I'm at an expert level to administrate this particular product. Who's this training person at the vendor that's going to write a test that is going to truly test my knowledge? And why do I have to jump through these hoops? I know the product. I can demonstrate I know the product. People hire me because I'm an expert on this product. Why do I need the certification? And the reason became because I want to make money selling the products, and I want to make money supporting the products.
Yeah.
And unless we have the certification, the vendor's not going to play ball with us.
And
Um,
for newer folks, you won't want it because it adds to your resume if you don't have experience.